I'm building a tiny vacation home on wheels.
Shut up and sit down.
Road. So this is the road that you take going up to this the White Sands. The line for the sleds, which are $15 used or $20 new, is like an hour long, like literally one person at a time. So I highly recommend you either get a tray from a cafeteria or you order a disc sled from Amazon beforehand and just keep it in your car, because there are quite a few of these little sand dunes. There's the Great Sand Dunes in Colorado, there's Monahan Sand Dunes in Texas near Odessa and Midland, and then you have this one here, which is obviously the White Sand. So I think I'll come back and do this trail here. There's a couple people on this one. There's a nature trail. So I'm just going to do the loop. This drive loops all the way around and then comes back. But it's kind of super pretty. You know, I thought it'd be a little bit bigger, I guess. Well, I just, started the ride, so maybe it gets a little bit more exciting. This is not a place to go if you wear contact lenses. And I think it's a great advertisement for getting LASIK, because I've had so much sand in my eye on this trip. Like, so windy yesterday, and now it's, I'm in a giant sand dune. This is pretty. Look at this. Awesome. So, yeah, just, do the drive. You can go pretty fast, 35, 45 miles an hour. So you can do the loop pretty quickly. So I think I'm just going to do the loop, come back and then do a couple of hikes, and then head down south about 30 minutes to go on a bike ride. was taking the bike off, the other bike fell, and I realized that it's actually snapped right here. This is metal, and it's not supposed to do this. This one looks fine. Looks like it's welded a little more just by the manufacturer, which is Allen. But yeah, this is the only thing, this little rod here is the only thing that's holding the bikes up. Otherwise it's going to smack into the back of my van. Sorry, I just did a 2-hour not the most fun bike ride, so a little worn out. I just basically pushed my bike up that hill, over that little hill over there, for the last like 2 miles up a sandy gravel road. Anyway, enough of that. Oh my god, so tired, so hungry too. Yeah, so I had locked the bikes together, and this is a brand new bike rack that I got off Amazon, and this is a brand new tow hitch also, which seems like there's no issues with the tow hitch, and it seemed pretty sturdy, and it's not supposed to snap like that. And I haven't really driven, you know, I've just basically driven on roads, maybe 1 or 2, you know, gravel you know, areas like this, but it shouldn't do that. This is a defect, definitely. So I don't think temperature was an issue. I don't think anything like that. I think it was just, you know, bad production, because it really is completely snapping off. So little concerned. I'm in Las Cruces right now, so I've got a couple hours before I have to get to Marfa tonight, and I can get there anytime because I'm just, you know, basically just parking once I get there. So I'm going to find a welder in town. If I can't find a welder in Las Cruces, you know, it's a, you know, lots of mechanics and trade people. We're very close to Mexico, so a lot of you know, just really talented, handy people. You know, this would be the place to do it. You know, I see you know, tons of body shops and mechanics and things, so hopefully somebody can do something to fix this. I don't want to have to buy another bike rack, and I can't really buy another bike rack, and the only thing I could do is probably try to put both on the same rack, which actually won't work, and it would actually destroy the fancy bike. This one I really don't care about too much. It's a cheapo bike, but yeah, disappointed. I was all like, yay, this is a great bike, you know, bike rack, but it's apparently not. So we'll see. I've got still another over 1,000 miles to get back to Houston, so probably something like that. So anyway, okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna eat and go find a welder. So after driving through pretty horrible wind and dust and everything, I had the max fan open just to kind of keep everything cool, and again, just ignore my crappy ceiling. It will be replaced, which is what I'll work on when I get home after this trip, hopefully. Anyway, so the fan is open and it's really cool back here, which is nice, but it also spins while you're driving, which is also nice, except when you're in a dust storm. Everything is currently kind of dusty. You see how like dusty everything is here, and then of course it's like dusty on top of here, and then I noticed it first of all on my steering column. You can't really see it, but it is dusty, everything. You see my finger marks there. Anyway, so I really have to do a major cleaning when I get home, but I would like to kind of clean it tonight. However, I need to sweep as well, because it's also super dusty everywhere, and I can actually kind of feel my throat not really feeling, like feeling a little, not scratchy, but I can tell that, you know, I've been inhaling the dust. Even the teapot is dusty. And this is just from like maybe an hour or two of driving in that kind of weather. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't windy until I got to, you know, just past the New Mexico border. So anyway, I've got a little mini broom so I can sweep, but obviously I need to sweep it outside, and that's not going to happen if it's going to be windy. So hopefully the BLM land won't be this kind of weather, but I feel like it will be. So maybe tomorrow when I get to Big Bend or Marfa, one of those two places, hopefully it'll be a little more tolerable. So yeah, so I'm just gonna rest for a little bit. I'm outside of Starbucks, gonna check my email, make some phone calls, talk to Harriette, and then go to where I'm staying tonight. We're pretty close to the border, like literally super close, like it's right there. That's Mexico, and I'm just leaving El Paso right now. Unfortunately, nobody could fix my bike rack, so I'm just going to head to Marfa. And this is an inspection station just north of Las Cruces, so I'm pretty sure they're probably going to check for like drugs and stuff. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I can film, but just be aware that if you have anything, don't have it, throw it away. Okay, so the Border Patrol, all they do is ask you if anyone else is in the van. Clearly no one else is in the van, just me. And if you could smell how bad I smell from not having a shower for a couple days. I'm kidding, I smell like flowers and roses. Anyway, so they just check, they just ask, they don't even open your door. And then they ask if you're a US citizen. So my passport's actually in the van, hidden somewhere. So you probably shouldn't know that, but anyway, I have my passport on me. I didn't have to show any IDs, nothing. I just told them, yes, I'm American, my parents are from New Jersey. Of course I had to put on a little bit of an American accent, you know. So, because, you know, people don't understand that you can actually be American and not sound American. So yeah, so that's literally right by the White Sands. I guess they're just checking for smuggling. We are really close to Mexico, by the way, like not that far. So obviously with the current administration helping those that are in need of escaping persecution and all of that stuff, obviously, you know, our borders are becoming a little bit more caring to people coming from the southern countries up here. But they just have to check, so just be courteous, don't be a jerk, and don't get angry. And if you have drugs or something, either don't have them, just don't have them. Like, I'm not even going to condone that, because, you know, it's illegal, and in Texas, things like marijuana are illegal, so I don't partake in any of that stuff. But if you do, just know that it is illegal, and if they do find it, you can get in a lot of trouble. So even though it's legal in other places, if you're driving from, like, California, and you have, like, you know, the happy green stuff, you might get in trouble here. So just be careful.